Oh my God, I found a honey hole. Hi everybody, I hope you're all very well. Betty here with my Feel Good Friday vlog. If you've been here before, you'll know that I discuss all the things that I love, which can be summed up in cats, plants, snacks and knickknacks. I normally do it with my beautiful daughter Begonia Coconut. She's absolutely fine. She's upstairs. She's resting because although she's absolutely fine now, these were the scenes yesterday. It's all right, love. It's okay. Yeah, yesterday. To be honest, it wasn't just yesterday. It's been quite a week. But this is what's happening now. This is currently the state of affairs upstairs. So don't worry, everybody. She's absolutely fine. Me, on the other hand, no. Oh, God. So I don't want to film her because I don't want to disturb her. I just want to rest and sleep and relax. So don't worry, before I do this week's truffle finds, oh my God, when I say I found a honey hole, I swear I can't believe it. It's like the most exciting thing. It's like a shining light in quite a long, dark, challenging, traumatic week. Anyway, we'll get to that. So yeah, Begonia Coconut, don't worry, it's not serious. But over the last few days, I noticed that there was something sort of wrong with her undercarriage, her tummy, in front of her primordial pouch. And I thought she gets so extremely stressed by any change, in particular the journey and the experience of being in the vets. I mean, most cats can have serious problems with stress with that sort of thing, but Begonia Coconut absolutely goes into meltdown. And to be genuinely honest, so do I. I don't cope very well in situations when Begonia Coconut's not well. Me, I could lose a leg and an arm in the road and I'd just go and pick them up, staple them back on and just try to carry on with my business. I probably would do anything I could not to go to the doctors. Don't care, not bothered, just crack on. If I think there's something wrong with her, I completely unravel. On the outside, I shut down. I just go completely quiet. You'd never know anything was wrong. Inside, complete unraveled meltdown. So I will confess, I don't cope very well when I think there's something wrong with her. But you'd never know by looking at me. So anyway, off we went to the vets, and she pooped in her box on the way because of the stress, and I knew it was going to be difficult. So when we got in there, they were all really, really nice, but we were in the room for almost an hour. It was quite traumatic, and a lot of that was a lot of talk. I don't really understand what took so long, but there was a lot of talking, and it went on a long, long time, and she was, getting more and more stressed. I was completely calm and polite and just, gracious, but I was getting more and more sort of distressed inside as well. Anyway, in the end, they decided to put her in one of those sort of, bodysuits, those sort of post-surgery bodysuits, so she didn't lick the little thing that's wrong with her tummy. And I tried to explain that I didn't think it was a good idea. She wasn't that kind of cat, but I was told quite definitely that all cats can wear these outfits. It happens all the time. And I thought, right, okay, fair enough. I'm not a doctor. I'm an artist. I'm not medically trained. If you say so, let's do that. Well, all I can say is when we got home 10 minutes later, it's only 10 minutes away, it was one of the most traumatic experiences of my long dramatic lives, multiple lives I've had. And possibly Begonia's, because the suit was too long for her, so she kind of got her back legs all caught up inside. So she was sort of dragging herself hysterically by one front arm that was through the front arm, and it was tight around her neck. I mean, God, putting it on her was traumatic enough. And so she had no back legs to use. They were all screwed up and knotted up inside this leotard. And oh my God, it was just so harrowing. So I tried to get her legs out. No. Tried to carry her somewhere. It was hysterical. I got scratched in the face. She was just beside herself. It was horrific. And I called them up. I said, this is terrible. She can't wear this. But I felt obliged to keep it on her for, because I'd been advised to. They said, okay, take it off. So I thought I was going to have to cut her out of it. Managed to sort of rip her out, like that, rip it off over her head. Terrible. I mean, we spend our lives in just very quiet, peaceful dignity. This was horrendous. So the whole night she was distraught. I was distraught. We didn't sleep a wink, neither of us. She was howling, hiding, hissing, staring at monsters, invisible monsters that I couldn't see. And all in all, it wasn't a very feel-good Friday experience. But we're all right now. Well, she's all right. I'm still trying to sort of decide at what level from 1 to 10 I am at. So this morning I went back to the vet and I said, hey, here's your outfit. And but the thing is, what is funny is the night before, when I was leaving the vets with her in the box in the leotard, they put a bright red one on, and I'd for the first time put my red cashmere jumper on. And I've got naturally black hair with a white stripe, and she's got naturally black hair with white hairs in her ears. So the girl that was on reception just took one look at us. Broke down laughing because we must have looked amazing, so glamorous. Matching outfits. Oh, I keep saying no DNA test required, but seriously, my mum used to dress me up identically to her for competitions, and we go in as like mother and daughter competitions. Always came first. Never lost a mother and daughter competition. So yeah, the genetics are strong, I think, in this family. Pagoda Coconut and I were champions of the mother and daughter competition. So anyway, when I went back this morning with the outfit, she took one look at me and she obviously saw with the state I looked. I tried to be, respectable, put makeup on. I think she realised that it had been quite a tough night. But we still had a laugh about our matching outfits and how much we looked like each other. She was lovely. So yeah, that's that. Gymnastic leotard dead and buried. We're not doing that again. So I just have to sit and stare at her for the next 7 days and make sure she doesn't lick it. But yeah, she's upstairs. She's absolutely fine. Apart from this thing. So she's got some medication. So there we are. So because of that, I've got my Christmas mug. I love sprouts. That's a fact. I've got a cup of tea in there. Don't want to dip it. It's not my first cup of tea today. And I also went to Home Bargains. That's what it's called. It's a fantastic shop. It's like the most amazing shop, full of stuff. But I call it Chez Bargain. So I went to Chez Bargain for some sort of therapy when I got back from the vets today. Not yesterday, not after the trauma. For some chili flavoured lentil puffs that are my absolute favourite thing on earth. They are so fantastic, and everyone's addicted to them. And as soon as everyone is like properly addicted to it, like crack, they stop bringing them in. So we're all left bereft. This happens every year. Chez Bargain, behave yourselves. However, they did have the same things, but in cheddar cheese taste. So I don't know. I spoke to the young lad in the shop. I said, because he's addicted to them as well. I asked him if he tried them, and he said no, he hasn't. And I said, what if they're just sort of not quite good enough? He said, I know. Buy them, try them, and come back and tell me. So he wanted me to face the crushing disappointment that they're not good enough to replace the chili flavour. I know they're not good enough to replace the chili flavour, but this is all we've got. So I'm going to open them now, show you and taste them, do a taste test and let you know. I don't think I can take any more trauma this week. Yes, right, okay, wait a second. Right, that's them. The initial waft when you open the bag was a little bit sort of anal glandy. It was a little bit like a trip to the vets. You know when you get that sort of when you open a bag of cheesy crisps? But they smell sort of beery now. They smell a little bit alcoholic, like a pub carpet the day after New Year's Eve. I'm gonna have one. Right. It's a juicy one. It's got a lot of flavour on it. Let's have a go. They're really nice. They're quite Stiltony. It gives you that experience of having Stilton cheese, but like a crunchy puffed lentil Stilton cheese. We'll be all right. It's okay. I'm happy. I'm going to eat these. I'll be back in a second. So what I've got to show you is this absolute score more gold from that shop that I found with the Christmas decorations. I swear to God, it's like some magical exotic honey hole. I can't believe it. And some individual pieces of jewellery, vintage jewellery that I've been slowly going through some of those huge hauls that I've had for years from the flea market. So I've been picking through those because, as I keep saying, they're in the way big time. They've got their own room. They're going to need a wing if I don't get through them. So yeah, I've been doing that, and I've got some nice little pieces of jewellery to show you after the boxes. I'm just going to have some cheesy puffs first. Oh God, there we go. That was the vet saga. God almighty. Right then, I've eaten half of them. I've saved half for later, but British people, it's Home Bargains, and the brand is and it's the lentil chips, but they're puffs really, and they're all vegan. These things that they do, and they're absolutely fantastic. Oh my God, they tasted like the 1970s. You know, that sort of amazing sort of perfumey cheese flavour that you used to get in the 70s. I don't know if that was illegal, but these seem really healthy. Oh my God, I made myself laugh there. No, honestly, they do. They seem really healthy. And I got our kid some mackerel in brine, and it's sustainably sourced, and it's got no bones and no skin. So I'm going to try and hide the medication in there. Right then, let's get started on the haul. Oh God. Yesterday, waiting for the vet's appointment, which was at 4:15, and I called them at 9 o'clock. You know that wait. You know that how, the whole day. And you just get, I don't handle it very well inside. So I thought I've got to get out of the house and distract myself. So I went up the road to go through the charity shops. I just thought I'd distract myself and try and stay calm before I absolutely lose it. Oh my God. I know when I'm in that state that I am a sort of unsavable, unsalvageable. So anyway, I went up the road, went into the first charity shop, smashed something straight away. I just touched it, picked it up, tried to put it back without breaking it, broke it. So I I'll pay for it. And they didn't want any money, but obviously that's just not going to happen. So it was a really knackered old washed out Bet Lynch mug. Bet Lynch is a character from probably the most famous soap opera on UK television, Coronation Street. And she was famous. She used to have this huge big blonde beehive, and she used to walk around in a full leopard skin print coat. So, I have an affinity. Anyway, I smashed the mug. So I paid for that, and I just said, oh, I better leave before I trash the joint, and I did, and I just came straight back home. So I didn't go anywhere else. So today, after my return visit to the vets, and I knew that our kid was recuperating peacefully upstairs in a flamingo, I thought, right, okay, go back. Just have a little scooch. Calm yourself, woman. Calm yourself. Oops, beg your pardon. And didn't find anything in the first charity shop, the one that I broke something in yesterday. Paid for it, paid double what it was worth, just to, try and correct the karma. Went into the place that I found the treasure chest of Thomas, is it Paccioni? Christmas decorations, the vintage ones. Shut up. Shut up in your face. They've done it again. So I went in straight to the back, and the man who owns it was there, and the woman, the lovely, kind woman with gold hair. And I saw those two boxes at the back. They were open, and I just saw what was inside. Went dry in the mouth, as I just have done now, and asked the man how much they were. He said they're £4 a box. I said, are they? So here they are. Now, there's probably a lot of things in here that I'm not really bothered about, but I bought them solely for one thing. Oh. And the one thing is a beaded sugared pomegranate Christmas decoration. Oh my God. But there's not just one of them. There's a whole box of them. Oh. So let's get these out. I have to stand up. Right then. So that's one. And there's also these lovely, beautiful leaves. I actually saw the leaves in this box before I saw the pomegranates. And they're gorgeous. And I thought I might get them just for the leaves. And then when he said they were £4 a box, I just thought, right, get them all. Get them all. Buy them all. Grab them. Get them. Come home. Aren't they beautiful? Because you could use these. Look at my voice. Aren't they beautiful? You could use those on like an autumnal display. Not that I have autumnal displays. I basically just go straight into Christmas. As soon as the months go into the long names from August, which is summer, as soon as it's September, that's 3 syllables, it's Christmas. So as you know, one of the trees is already up. I don't know how many leaves I've got. I'm just going to get everything out. 3. I have to stop filming to do a bit of untangling, but so far so good. Oh God, they're beautiful. And, oh, I wonder if you've got any ideas of what to do with them. There's a few broken ones. I don't want to cut myself. Please leave a comment. Apart from just put them on the tree. But seriously, that in itself, each one would definitely be more than £4. That's probably a £7 bauble decoration minimum. They're so unusual. I've never seen anything like that. The leaves, it's leaves. That's 5. So I think that's everything. And there are these lovely, really nice, beautiful quality ones here. They're like big fat cherries, like big, huge Morello cherries. And they've got a lovely thing at the top. I think these are probably a really high-end brand. They feel gorgeous. The coating is really special. There's a big one as well, but look, you can see that inside they were good quality. That one's broken. It reminds me of a toffee apple. So they're the leaves I was after. And the next box. Next. Right. I took that out just before because I've just discovered it's made of solid glass. It was a huge one. and I've just put it out of the way because the rate I'm going, I'd smash it. So I put it somewhere safe. It's not in the room. These little things, these look vintage. Oh God, see, look, I'm tangling everything up on its tendril. These look vintage, but unused. They look sort of 90s, which if they came out of the same person's house as the Thomas Paccioni, am I saying that? Have I got the right person? You know, the treasure chest I found full of them, the QVC decorations. That would make sense. I think this lady was a bit fabulous in the 80s and the 90s. So that's that. One of them. Two. Oh, lovely bit of beading. Lovely bit of woodland berries. I don't know what it is, but I love things like this. I just love little faux berries. Maybe this is what the fruit fly was after. Misjudged, I think. Gorgeous. Look how gorgeous. These are such beautiful quality. I wish there was a brand label on them. There isn't. I'm looking at it myself and not showing you. That's not from Chez Bourgeois. This is more sort of Liberties. Definitely. Look at the detail on those leaves. Oh, I've got all excited. Oh, I'm salivating. Right. Okay. These are the fellas. Seriously, honestly, it's a dream come true. Oh my God. Sugared pomegranates. Seriously, I've got some amazing vintage lemon ones, and I've got some apple ones that I've found, which I don't think are as high quality as the lemons and these, but they do look good. They have that sort of shaded colouring. Oh no, wait, they are good. Because I've got the pears that go with them. Yeah. Oh yeah, they're golden. Oh, okay. Fruit, I think, is the theme for this year's Christmas. So that's 1, 2, 3. I thought it was broken, it's just bent. 4, 5. 2, that's 5. Fantastic. 5 pomegranates. 5 pomegranates. Oh my God, I'm so happy about this. It could not have come at a better time. It's like medicine to me. The vets was horrendous. I'm trying to stay calm about it, but I'm not calm. It was truly horrific. Oh my God. I'm rich. Gorgeous. Hello. Another leaf. Oh. 2, 4. Set of 6. Got a set. I love a set. If I had one more pomegranate, that would just blow my mind. But I can survive. Oi. I beg your pardon. No way. Honestly, these look like Liberties. They are so high end. Why haven't you got a name on you? I might have to Google these. I have to do an image reverse. Look at the acorns. They're sugared acorns, but these are solid glass. They are thick, solid glass, my friends. Oh my God. I didn't spot them. Oh, yeah, right. I'm going to have some more cheesy puffs. Celebration. Is there anything else nice in there before I close this box? Anything hiding? No, that's enough for me. That's enough for me. Look, I can't actually find anything online that's as nice as these pomegranates. They're in absolute mint condition, and I think that they are 90s. I think everything is from the 90s. Whoever this woman was, she's a legend. Oh my God. Absolutely beautiful. And I mean, something similar to that, but not as nice online from one of those old world Christmas kind of companies was £19 each. And it's not even as nice. But they have no name. And pomegranates similar to this. The only one that I can find which is sort of this kind of quality was a plum from Fortnum and Mason, and it was £38. I mean, I'm speechless. But obviously, if you know me, you know that these aren't for sale. They're for me. I'm gonna live like I'm Barbara Cartland. Merry Christmas, Babs. So, honestly, I'm absolutely beside myself with happiness. I think it's the adrenaline coming back from the stress of the vet trip and the worry of our kid being poorly. I'm just so glad that she's upstairs peacefully resting. It's silent, but it's a nice silence. Because yesterday the silence was torturous. She was hiding out in her crab bed, not moving, and it was terrible. I knew straight away that it was a problem. But now she's reclining like a Roman empress on her flamingo bed, like she's sailing down the river. So yeah, what a day a difference. Hang on, what a difference a day makes. What a day a difference makes. I'm just sat here staring at them with you. Aren't they amazing? So these are like Mardi Gras beads for the tree. These are like toffee apples, also extremely high quality, vintage. These kind of things that I'm calling fat cherries have got a lovely gold top. I don't know what that's made of. Amazing vintage 90s little sprigs. The pomegranates, said enough. The leaves, say no more. The acorns, speechless. So now what I've got to show you is some really lovely single pieces of jewellery that I've picked out of my haul. So I might go and get another cup of tea. I'm so relieved. I love them. Oh my God. Viva la Christmas 90s. I've got a new cup of tea and I've just had a fresh look at what's left. And these are also extraordinarily high quality. And there's like a box full left. Honestly. And I've also had another look without touching it. I'm not touching anything breakable today. At that huge big glass one. It was about that big, about the size of a lone green bowling ball. Not an American 10-pin, but a lone bowling ball. Huge it is. And it's hand blown glass with a glass curled top bit that you hang it from. And then, do you remember that shell I got last week? It's plastic. But look how beautifully it goes with my leaves. I still haven't decided what to call that colour. Is it a sort of burnt orange? Would you call that a burnt orange? But doesn't it go beautifully, perfectly with my leaves? Oh, God. Love it. Right then. I also, just now, after scoring my 2 shoe boxes worth of gold, went into the last charity shop on the way home before my house, and I bought this, which is a vintage box with a vintage Hong Kong boat on the front. And I translated it in the shop. The Chinese writing, it says dinghy. Well, that was the Google Translate anyway. I don't think dinghy. Oh, God, I forgot what the boat is called. Oh, junk. A junk. Yeah. And obviously, if you've listened to me religiously every week, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. You know that my spiritual home, and also my home for a while, was Hong Kong. It's where I belong. It's where I'd like to be. I'm not. Never mind. We can't all be where we want to be, and it's all right here. So someone inside has signed it. That looks like G.E. Bramwanker to me. That can't say Bramwanker. Anyway, Mr. Bramwanker signed it in 1981. Wait a minute. Look, I'm sorry, I can't see anything else. That's what it says. That says Bonewankle. Bonewankle? G.E. Let's leave that. However, what it has done is made me realise that I've got a lot of men's jewellery, a lot of vintage men's jewellery that I've just sort of been hoarding really because I just like looking at it. But as I'm clearing everything out, not everything, why am I saying that? As I'm having a little tiny clear out, I'm just scratching at the surface. You know, I'm keeping everything. I've decided to buy some nice men's style jewellery boxes that would look great on a man's dressing table and fill them with some vintage jewellery and sell them like that. I don't sell professionally. I'm not a reseller. I'm just not. I just sell a little bit here and there to, well, as it would work out, pay the vet's bills. But it doesn't even cover the vet's bills, to be honest. I just do it to keep the hoard down. And I've got a lot of single vintage cufflinks that have come out of jewellery haul bags, and I never really knew what to do with them. They're so gorgeous individually. I was waiting for inspiration, and I think it's struck. Or striked. I think inspiration has done striked. Look. Don't they look great? Obviously they're not a pair, but they're a matched pair, so they're different and they match perfectly, being in their different style, but same cut. So it's an oval one with a red cabochon, and it's that lovely, I think these are 60s or maybe sort of early 70s, before the 70s got huge. So in between, mid-century, beautiful colour. And that same sort of diamond cut, engineered diamond cut, with a yellow cabochon. I do wish you'd focus. Oh, be nice. There. Yellow, square one. Oh, Lord, sorry about this. And an oval one. But don't they look good being mismatched? They look far more stylish, I think, not matching than they would if you had a pair of each colour. Hang on. No. On there? Just thought they might look better on. Yeah, you see, look! Look how decadent they are. So luxurious. Oh, I can imagine those sort of glowing in the warm light of candles in a... Oh, you swine. There you go. What's the point trying to get romantic when it goes out of focus? Anyway, you get my drift. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get all my cufflinks together and match up as many as I can that actually do match, and then all the singles, see if there's anything that has the look. They look better together. Next, yeah, I think this is also a man's bracelet, and I just discovered what this was. This was in a mixed bag of junk and tat and broken bits and pieces, but this is actually, I'm sure I'm going to pronounce this incorrectly, but a Tuareg silver bangle, and it's not actually silver. It's a sort of alloy, and I believe it's got a lot of brass in it. It looks silver. It looks like old silver, but it's a North African bracelet that was used traditionally for payment and exchanges and bartering, because it would have been made out of melted down coins, apparently. I am far from an expert. I just learned this on the internet. So please, if you know more details, please educate me and leave me a message in the comments. But isn't that absolutely beautiful? And apparently they're worth about 28 to 30 pounds. I have this one for sale for 26, but I'm open to offers. but I just think it's gorgeous. It's very stylish. So that's that. Next, also, when I first got this, when I first saw it, the loops were detached, and I thought it was completely broken, and I thought it was, you know, something from Topshop or, you know, from the high street. But under closer inspection, I think it's a little bit more. I think it is actually made by hand, and I mean, I wouldn't like to guess what it's made of. I think it's just a regular metal. But those are stones. We'll just wait for the camera to focus. We'll just wait for it. Wait for it. Ah, you little minx. You're not going to focus. So let's put it on Bunty Tits McGee. See if it prefers that. Yes. Lovely. Isn't that nice? I do love a bit of fringing on my jewellery. So I just thought the colours are really beautiful. And I think obviously that's double layered. So you've got a kind of maybe a machine pressed repoussé backed with flat metal. So I don't think that's, you know, pumped out cheap from a factory. I don't know what the stones are, but I love the colours. That's that one. I've also got this. Now I got this in a bag years ago and I didn't know what it was. I thought it might have been a belt buckle or possibly from a choker. So I've put it on a chain. I've matched it to a vintage 70s chain. And now I think it's a vintage 70s sort of coin medallion. But they're also quite trendy in the... No, the bracelet. I'm thinking of the bracelet. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea what this is. I even asked on Instagram, and some American chums got back to me and they said no idea. But they're American dimes. And my mate Julie from New York, she said it's worth 50 cents. Well, she said 50 cents. Because there are 5 dimes on it. But she's too funny for her own good. That's what she is. So I thought that was gorgeous. And it's so gold. It's so gold. I've got that up for sale. Not for much, I don't think. I think I said 12, which I think is too cheap, but because I don't know what it is. That's that. Next. Oh, now. I do love the way that my taste changes with my jewellery finds. I love the way that my junk shop hauls influence my own taste. I think it's exciting because it's like discovering something that you thought, you know, just, or that you just wouldn't think of. And in the case of this, it has really taken me by surprise. Because I do love the big, vulgar 1970s gold, brassy, common people's chunky jewellery. Because I'm a common person. However, for some reason, I've taken a shine to this. It's beautiful. I don't know why it's not on a silver chain. It might be, but it's not marked. Wait a minute. Got to come off. There you go. I'll put you on the Mardi Gras beads. But these are ringed cultured pearls. And they've got an amazing creamy, pinky, peachy luster. But when it's on, got a fat neck like me, it's a really lovely size. It's a really nice length. Just not quite a choker, but not just, you know, like a regular chest length. It's sort of just under the neck. And isn't that beautiful? I just think that's so cool. The luster is what really gets me going. And I like the rings as well. So those are pearls, and I found them in a jewellery bag. Crazy. I can't remember what, I've got that listed for sale, but I can't remember what I valued it at. I compared it to everything else that was similar to it online and charged a bit less. So that's that one. Next one. Also didn't realise what I had when I bought this. This is by Butler and Wilson. Expecting the camera to focus on a swinging chain is ridiculous, but there you go. Butler and Wilson tab, and these are called cat's eye quartz. Oh, voila! Cat's eye quartz they are, and they're quartz stones in the shape of hearts, and they're also with ringed, slightly baroque pearls, cultured pearls, with a drop in the shape of a flower, and that's a Butler and Wilson one. I'm not sure when that was from, but that's, I believe, worth £45. And it's not something that I would normally have bought, but for some reason, as I get older, I'm getting more delicate. Delicate. No, I'm not. That's a lot of rubbish. Yeah, I think that is it. Apart from the... No, it's not it. It's not it. Bear with. Put you down. Enjoy those necklaces for a moment. Penultimate piece. 2 Christmas themed pieces of jewellery. You've seen one of them before, you haven't seen the other piece. So this one you've seen before. Isn't that fabulous? Glass Christmas presents on a bracelet. I absolutely love it. I've got no idea who made it. I've got a feeling it was probably not an artisan. But I've never seen one like it, and I absolutely love it. This is for me, this is not for sale, but that's fabulous. And finally, the last piece, Christmas themed jewellery, because I'm on a Christmas roll, is a vintage Butler and Wilson Aurora Borealis crystal and painted Christmas themed charmed necklace. Well done, Bunty Tits McGee. There you go, I'll just do that. But isn't that gorgeous? She's modelling that perfectly. So they're tiny little charms. Start. Are you getting it? Sort of. Oh, honestly, I am completely beholden to the fairies when it comes to filming and editing. It's gone too far to even get upset about. But I've got to use my old camera that doesn't charge, hardly focuses, and is a little bit rocky because my new phone is not compatible with absolutely anything else in my life or the world. But let me see if I can get you a better look here. Maybe if I put my... Excuse me, madam. I do beg your pardon. There you go, that's better. So there's a star, a little sock, a little candy cane, bear. The bear's adorable. Look at that, in a little coat. Parcel, Santa, I think that's a little mouse. I'm not sure. A tree and a candle. And those crystals really give it off in candlelight. So Christmas candlelight and Christmas fairy lights would really work well with that. So my friends, that is it. Honestly, do you know what? I just really want to thank you, seriously, genuinely, sincerely. Your comments mean the world to me. They really do, honestly. And it's only because of you watching and saying such amazing things that I sort of keep this up. And I don't do it for a living, this Feel Good Friday vlog. But what it's done, it has just really kept me focused. And every week I think, oh my God, I'm never going to get it finished. And then every week I do. And it's just so healthy for me to keep doing this. It's amazing because I tend to spin out when Begonia's not well. I do, honestly. It's just, if the building's on fire and you need to get everyone out, I'm your woman. There's nothing that can, rattle me. When it comes to anything else, I'm not fazed by anything. I just would sort anything out, no matter what the crisis. But when begonia's not well, nah, I completely unravel, and I just look like stone on the outside. But inside is a blowing volcano of lava. Anyway, seriously, thanks a million. I think I've got that message through. I love your comments. I hope you're all safe and sound and all nice and comfortable and as happy as you can be somewhere. And I'll see you here same time next week. Take care. Thank you. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Oh, darling. Hi. Hi. Oh, are you feeling better? Oh, new things. Poopy. I love. Good girl. Okay. I think it's time for mackerel. Yeah. Oh, love you.